Alright, so today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and do a bit of a commentary about a game I came across not too long ago because, just like everyone else, I'm going out of my mind and I can't be outside protesting and getting jacked up by the police all the time like I've been doing without, incurring a criminal record or whatever, so I gotta take a break once in a while from all this actively engaging in pushback against this, so today is going to be a day where I take a couple of hours for that. But then I talk a little bit about this one game, about how there might have been some prophetic warnings in some of the games that we've been playing. I just wanted to show you a brief screenshot from this game, and it's called, and I don't care if I get the name wrong, okay? I don't care. It's called Suikoden Tierkreis, or something to that effect. And basically, in this game, I noticed a couple things being talked about, and I'm wondering, it's like, hey, are they kind of putting this stuff in our minds so that we kind of think about it and we come back to it years later and like I don't know. It's just a nifty little way to kind of unwind your mind. All right, so I'm going to start with a couple of screenshots. Okay, so basically you start out in a village and you're this boy, and he is born into this village where he has no family and whatever, and the village elder raised him as his own, and the village elder's daughter becomes your best friend slash who knows what else. They're kind of ambiguous about it, but you go around and you continue on this little quest, and as you go along in the game, you discover gateways to other worlds, and you figure out that there are doubles of you in other worlds and whatever. This goes back to some of the other movies about where there might be alternate realities and alternate people coming from here, there, or the other places. Could be some of the explanations to the Mandela effect. Could be these people are replacing us in our world. I mean, they did a movie about this a few years ago, but this game is really interesting in the sense that it actually talks about the order. All right. Probably, I would say maybe, I don't know, 15-20% of the way through the game, you make your way up towards this one town. Chinus or Sinus, something like that. And they start talking about something called the Order. And then they start mentioning other things that are kind of going on now. I took a screen grab of some of these things as I was playing, and I just wanted to talk about it. So, you talk to one of the clerks in this town where everything is overpriced and just ridiculous to buy. The cost of everything has gone up. And your party gets pissed off because everything is so expensive at this store, and there's a tax put on it, and they say cold weather is to blame for this tax. They go on to talk. And my Slim Shady character, yes, that's the name I called him. It's like, so how do you know we're gonna have cold weather next year? And if you look at when this game was made, 2010, we had a pretty interesting year after that. Maybe not. Don't read too much into that, but anyway. And this guy goes on to say, "Oh, we will have cold weather because the order of the one true way says it will be so." They put that in red. So the tax was one of the order's commands, order being capitalized. The order again? The order is our guide. They show us our future. As long as we do what they say, nothing can go wrong. Does this sound like some of the people you know? The Order of the One True Way is an organization that's much more powerful than even a government. Bilderberg, Rothschilds, etc., etc., etc. In fact, virtually all the lands north of this town are the Order's territory. So the Order is forcing this ridiculous idea of the future being predetermined on people. I just don't get it. How can they believe in something like that? See, I'm Slim Shady. This is me. The people living in this town are the people still sheltering in place watching TV. This is me. Now it gets even better. From what I hear, the Order has accurately predicted earthquakes, floods, and so on, time and again. It must be a scam. Oh me, this is so me. I didn't think you'd believe it. Well, as a matter of fact, I don't believe it myself either. Somebody else who's awake. Now here's the part where they talk about sinus. Chinus belongs to the Order. Chinus is the Order's hometown. In fact, Order headquarters are there in Chinus. Sinus, Chinus. Black Monster. Oh yeah, that was another part of the game. Anyway, yeah, so... they're trying to tell us something, guys, back in, like, 2010. And I just find it hilarious that, you know, now that we're playing these older, well, now, what we call older now, you know, things that have been around for 10 years or longer, you know, they're putting the signals in here that shit was about to go down, you know, even back then. And they wanted to let us know. But here we are, and these were our warnings, and they're trying to do it subliminally for people who have any clue as to what's going on. Giants. Oh, okay. So that was my escape from reality. That's really all I had to say. I know it was probably a waste of time, but what else can we do when we're going out of our minds, right? Thanks for watching.